the family dollar, you're walking out with a price scanner. What's happened to my manners? My patience has been running out. Bless y'all to the blind rappers and all the good you do from the couch. It's clear you gave up. I hear the breakup, the smear and makeup, regurgitating all that you taking. When will you wake up? Nothing is changing. You hate to be up in that space you take up. Still complaining with all I gave them. Tell them I won't wait up on the shuttle, doors closed. Picking them off like orange groves. Now you wonder why you're cold, trying to tap it like Morse code. You would think you met him somewhere to walk over him and poking up there. I know, but you don't know me, do you? I've been sleeping on it, I'm over prepared. Step into me when you're going nowhere. I know, but you don't, no, you don't know me, do ya? You're a narcissist with a narrative, an imperative you listen. You're scared of them, nowhere to live and inherit in their system. I don't care to give any merit, I'm embarrassed by the condition. Look where it is, Americans been tearing down religion. You wanna get rid of amendments, women can be men, but men wanna be men, they're offended. Now every day fed of it, less independence, they're forcing it down if we don't wanna get it. I don't wanna be that guy, but I see where we headed. Black lives only matter when the cop might end it. That's really pathetic, yet y'all still believe in them. Don't know why you.
Oh, right. Oh, my light.
If you enjoyed this
horrible.
video, please check out one of the videos on the left here.
And how are you guys
subscribe,
doing today? I hope you guys
comment
having a good
what
day
you
because
like
I'm
about
having
this
a good day.
video.
And we're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
get
see you guys
some
later.
Tetris today.
Thank you so much for being here.
Peace.
Because we were yesterday, and we're gonna get our points back up at least to 10k, and then we're gonna play some Cyberpunk, and then Zelda and Cyberpunk. I don't know which one. Depends who's gonna be here today. I just gotta make sure I have help with the Zelda. I bought Sea of Thieves to play with my buddies, so we have Sea of Thieves, Ark Survival, Warframe, Fortnite coming, whole bunch of stuff. Like I have like a lot of plans for the rest of August and September and stuff like that. Just right now, like, we're just trying our best to keep a schedule, like a little bit of streaming here and there, and then like a little like all the shorts and a bunch of videos. I'm trying my best, like, you know what I mean. I'm gonna be doing a vlog. Hopefully I'm gonna upload it around the 7th of August. But I'm recording it on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for Veld, and I'm gonna upload it on my second channel. And I'm just gonna get my second channel ready for you guys, so then before I plug it, I've already shown a couple of you guys it, but you know, I just want to make sure it's gonna be like actually good. You know what I mean? And on top of that, like I want this to be some good content, some proper content for once. Like I want to make something good. People want to sit there and be like, wow, this is actually cool. Like I wish I had my drone. Like actually maybe I could. One of the days I could go bring my drone and take some footage with the drone. It's a very bad drone, but like it could still probably get some okay footage. Some aerial pics, you know. Could also get some pictures from like other people online, like with the ones that like they take videos with their drones, so that's gonna be good. I did tie-dye yesterday. It's all like laid out right here, drying, waiting for it to dry so then I can wash it. I took a lot of pictures. I'll show you guys I'll post it on the community tab soon. I'll make sure so you guys can see it. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll do like a tie-dye video one day. Like I'm not good at tie-dye yet, but like this came out okay. Still have a lot of dye left. I hate when a wire touches. Oh, this guy's got a good stack. Come at me, Braja. Let's go, bro. There we go, buddy. There's a lot I want to do for the channels, but that we're gonna get a lot done. This is everything to me with my family. I'm trying to tired of people getting a job. Like I do work. Like, this is the only thing I can do. I just do odd jobs and I can get them. Damn. CV! I know how to fix certain consoles like PlayStation 2s and Nintendo Wii's and stuff like that. That helps. Like I was able to fix a lot of those for a long time. I'm learning how to fix computers right now. The learning curve. Why did my warm-up game have to do with CV, bro? On. There we go. The gold. How are you doing today, bud? Well, yesterday wasn't enough for you. You need more blood? I'm joking. Always love facing you and having you here, bro. What's going on? trying to take your advice still, bud. Combos and everything, like, can't really focus on more than just one of the things you said at a time, but I will get to each one. Hopefully be able to still handle the speed, but I am slower because I'm trying. If I just turn off my brain, I'll be able to do this better. Very balanced gameplay between back-to-back and combos. Oh, that TSS got. There was a TSS donation? Where? I do want to add TSS donation on here though. The thing is, like I don't know how, so I have to figure that out. I didn't get a TSS though. That's text to speech, right? Or what's TSS? I'm confused. If it's not that. When your baby's crying, let him grow. Internet Joey, alright. Lulu! What's up, Eve? How's it going? How was your day? Oh. Look at this to my seal. We're getting out of here. Or not. Yeah, he got me there because I screwed that up. Okay. That was just beautiful. There we go. Looks so long. GG. Janu. What did I do? Okay. Looks like I'm still kind of warming up, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me. we go. Is that at least... Okay, 105. Nice. Sorry, I was learning a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Nice. What kind of cards in this deck? I've never been good at Yu-Gi-Oh. So much to learn. So many different metas. I probably would be good if I learned it all, but like it's just too much. Janu. The first match took way too long. It's ever a sunset. Every word you said. Every said goodbye. Yeah, I need to get a pencil. Anytime I remember, I think about something nice, I try to write it down now. Pen works. Alright. This pen doesn't work. I'll get another pen after, I guess. Do I have one? I need to get another thing for my pencils and shit. What kind of deck, Lulu? I was asking. What kind of deck? I was that was a blunder. Where's Azzy at? In Golden. You guys think I just suck too much to even watch me anymore? I'm joking. You're just gonna be. I bet you're like, I'm waiting for him to be good and start talking again. Nice. Yes. Why is he so hard? It's actually really good. 69. Beautiful. Yes, real deal. Yo, what's up, Future? How are you? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? How's everyone? Real deal. I hope you've been liking the memes I've been sending you. It's muggy as shit, but I'll live. Okay, okay. You're good. You're good, Future. That's good. Or Guten Morgen. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Mwah. Are you working today, Real Deal? No, just dinner plans later today, and other than that, just chilling. Nice. So no need to be outside. Good morning. Thank you. Just put it on. Really, you're gonna put it on my lap? Can you put it over there on the... And you're not supposed to come out here like that, buddy. You're supposed to have your house coat. I keep telling you that. Deanna! Wyatt, go put your house coat on. Put that over there. Thank you. Good morning, buddy. Not over... Okay. I love you. Times I have to tell this kid, wear your house coat. Dang, that was my fault. I heard it, saw it, could have just spanked them, didn't. Hey, claim your free Gyarados in Pokemon Unite. Okay, I should, eh? Okay. I'll play some Pokemon Unite later. Yo. My hand in it too. took way too long. Thank you for telling me that, by the way, Future. I appreciate that, dude. I feel like my stomach is about to explode from many water I drink every day. Yeah, you don't have to drink too much water. And by the way, don't chug water, you sip it. GG's, yeah. Thanks, for real deal. Appreciate it. I love water too, but like, there's other beverages I do enjoy more. I can't lie, like water's not my favorite anymore. But like nothing's better than water when you're sitting there like really, really, really needing like some like actual. But like the thing is, I love electrolyte drinks. Like I'm the kind of guy that like, as long as I see some color in a drink, I don't even care if it has any flavor. It just needs some color, and then I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I need some electrolytes in a drink, and I'm fucking fine, man. Like, but water by itself kind of like feels disrespectful sometimes to my taste buds when I drink certain water, and I'm like, okay, it's not cold enough. It's not like the like sometimes there's too much minerals in some water, and I don't like it. Like I don't know. Cheers, boys. Stay hydrated. I like it like this, nice and cold. I'm lucky. Tap water in my area, actually really good tap water. My tap water is pretty good, but it's not even up to the taps, to the water. It's up to the pipes at this point. Like, that's why I buy bottled water, man. I still don't trust my tap water. How's your day been though, real deal so far? What's your, like, planning on playing any games or anything? I know you're gonna be going for dinner or some shit, but what are you gonna do for your downtime? That's what I mean. Okay. Yeah. I just don't trust water in general, anywhere. That's why I always drink bottled water. I know, too many options, eh, real deal? It's a glasses. Oh man, that was a rookie. I have to use a purifier jug, but I honestly couldn't see the taste any difference. Yeah, I know. It's just that peace of mind, you know what I mean? old family cabin had an artisan well. Water typically tasted like eggs. Always had to boil it if you wanted to taste gone. Oh, sulfur. That's bad. That's like concentrated sulfur. Not much sulfur, but a lot of iron deposit in it. Nah, but like that smell is from like the accumulation of like thousands of years of like debris and urine and feces just going through the earth, and that's like the accumulated like taste of all of that, basically. I don't know if like that, and but the smell is like that smell and taste would be sulfuric acid, no? That's what I'm like all the water on earth is just like water is just soup. No matter how you put it, there's vegetables, there's meat, and there's liquid soup. Well, like a good soup, I think, is salted. Like some parts of like the sea is not that salty, so that's like good soup. You know what I'm saying? You find like the perfect salted like soup, probably in like the what do you call it? What are they called? There's like these forests, but like just on the water. Like there's actual no land on these forests. It's just like floating trees. I forget what they're called. But those places, like they're usually in salted waters, and that's why they're able to float. Well, like, bro, how do you think people sit there and like even figured out salt? I guess there's parts of the earth that there was salt, like just like sitting at the edge of the like lake or whatever, or like, you know what I mean, at the beach. So that makes sense. There's like salt lakes and stuff like that. But it's crazy. It's crazy how we figure things out as people. I feel like it's a lot of common sense. It started out as common sense, and we built upon it with and called it science by like being able to replicate things, right? Saltpeter deposits? What's saltpeter? I'm gonna go say good morning to my son. I'll be right back. This kid just said, "Your dad's passed away," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "So you have no dad?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I have a grandfather. His dad's still alive." And then he's like, "But you have a mom," and I'm like, "Yeah, but she doesn't like you." And I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm like, yo, you're so brutally honest, bud. It's okay. Keep being like that, bud. I'm not gonna ever stop it. It's okay to be honest. Now go play. Now go play. You like these? Does it look nice? You like it? That one's yours, so like, you like the purple? And then your shorts are nice, I think, too. Mine are crazy stupid. Like, my whole outfit's dumb. Yours actually looks so much better. Because yours, like I was able to curl up really good. Mine, I wasn't able to do the curl up like technique that well. So I just kind of just put whatever. Adorably, brutally honest. Yes, real deal. That's just kids, though, at the same time. Like, if you take that away from them, then they end up being, like, uniform and kind of useless. They just become parrots. Like, I don't want my son being a parrot. I like him being able to speak his mind and what he thinks. Like, I want him to have his own thoughts and stuff like that. So I don't want to ever stop any of those honest breaks. Like, even if it's, like, a big one, it's like, maybe I'll teach him when to say it. I got to teach him when to say it. Like, hey, Kiana, maybe have that conversation with him right now. Like, when to say things. I think that was a good time. It's still like. Okay, yeah, he did talk about it. Yeah, he said that when mommy was telling me. Yeah, I'm the same with my son. Honestly, like, there's no better thing. Like, I think my mom would always sit there and disbelieve anything I said, or would try to, like, pretend like things didn't exist. She even told me to sit there and tell my son that Santa existed from the start. I'm like, okay, listen, he gets like a couple years of Santa, and at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be like every single time there's like a Santa, I'm like, oh, that's not the real one. And then at some point, when he sits there and asks enough questions, he was already like 3 by the time he asked all the questions, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, buddy, you're right. Santa's not real. And then like, at this point, I just tell him, don't tell other kids that he's not real. Let them believe if they want to believe. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, I think that's like the biggest issue with that, is that like he could be snitching. I had to tell him there's a difference between yelling and speaking up. Yep. Well, here's another lesson with that one. The reason why we even raise our voice in the first place when it comes to arguments is because we feel like the person we're talking to is so far away. You gotta bring your mental state to a place where you know that you're close. Like, be like, I am this close to them in your head, and I'm not trying to actually yell at you because you're this far. Like, the only reason you yell is because someone's far across the house, kind of like, or down the street. The only reason you would have to yell at somebody. But the reason why you're yelling at them is because they just feel so far away in that moment. And you don't realize it, but that's why you're doing it. And I think that's a good lesson to teach a kid, you know? You just gotta sit there and understand that, like, the person's right there in front of you. You don't need to yell. It's not a need. If they're far away, yelling's usually cool. It's not a big deal. Just try not to have venom and anger with it. Don't scrunch your face and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know. Kids are great though. It's good to see yourself in them. Like, I wish I got treated like the way I just treated my son. Let me tell you, if I said something like that as a kid, my mom would have just been like, no, you don't say that. You're not supposed to say something like that. No. Freaking troglodyte her. She would say the same thing as I said, that there's a time and a place. But then she wouldn't explain when the good time or place is. She'd just be like, there is the one though. He's worried about that he's being rude if he spoke up. No time for an oops. Ugh. Hell. That was a perfect counter. He did a perfect counter. How do you guys like ASMR? I swear, every time I lose at something, I just want to go right in. I want to fuse with my microphone. Just eat it. T-spin triple into T-spin double into an all clear. Okay, I was ripped no matter what, eh? Yeah, I got shafted. Mataman. I will. Thank you very much, Real Deal. Dope the Franco who comes out with a Sunday show today. Nice. LED. That was lucky, I think, to be honest. I'm gonna post some pictures of my tie-dye later as well. So make sure to check out the community tab. Or the post tab, whatever it's called now. Why do I keep messing up? I'm not moving fast enough like I usually do. I swear. Nice. Give me a random word phrase. I'll use it for Minecraft seed. Just want to play something that's chill. Random word or phrase. Okay. I don't know. Like the only word that I can think of is fantastic. But you should just look up others. You should look up some cool seeds. Why you look up like the seed that the world record user uses to beat Minecraft, and then try to beat Minecraft like he did or whatever. Oh, you like the randomness. Okay. Aren't the worlds like basically infinite? Like, why don't you just open a server? So, you're in...
Yep, that's it.
Pretty damn big. Not infinite anymore. Okay. Pretty sure servers are pretty big. 60 billion? What the? Why do you always spawn on top of a tree? That seems like your luck, bro. Maybe you have the same seed. The name of the seed, the words doesn't matter. It's the numbers. Isn't it? Nice. Oh, it uses some kind of algorithm? Okay. Like, what do you mean? Like I swear the seeds are just the number though. Like how does the word, are you using the word to make like the number algorithm? Nice. Yeah. Okay, so that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. Okay. So it does turn into a seed. Okay. Yeah. I fed her, by the way, so that's why she's all relaxed. Hey, I realized I know how to make that other type of tie-dye, huh? You know, you have to use ice. And so all of it like bleeds through. So if you want, I could do it a second time. Put a lighter color in the background kind of thing. There you are? Okay. It's so hard to make a green. The green barely came out. They're still so damp. I'm just waiting for them to dry. Used fantastic, but it converted it to 1-836-378-057 or 75. If you want the same seed as this guy. But there's gotta be periods in there, no? Like it's gonna be 1.8 blah blah blah. Every 3 is a dot, I'm pretty sure. Nah, not for seeds. Okay. No, other people can use the same seed. Well, and yeah, I swear seeds have decimal points. Talk about then. It would convert to a number. Oh. John F.K. Kimball. J.F. Kimball. There we go. Dynamic lighting. Oh yeah, that's also one of the ones I want. I want to mod this. I want to play with some mods when I get a good computer. Like the one where like it looks like the realistic mod, pixel mod, like the Pokemon mod one. That's fun. The Arc one, that one's cool. Nice. Cobblemon? What's Cobblemon? It's not called Cobblemon, the one I played. It was Pixel Mod. It was called Pixel Mod. I just call it Pixel Mod. It's the legacy version. Okay, okay. So it's called Cobblemon now. That's stupid. Okay, okay. It's the same thing though. Okay. We're on a good streak. What is going on? Don't worry, in like an hour we're gonna play some Zelda or something since you're around, if you're around for the day. What time are you gone, real deal? For the day. Pokemon in Minecraft. Yeah, yeah. Pushed it too hard. You have been rough with it. You are rough with it for no reason. It's not something you could just be freaking pressing hard. Nice. Oh, 3 hours before you start getting ready. So maybe Zelda tomorrow then. Or tonight. Like, are you gonna be up tonight? Like, I'll do it tonight. Like I'll be streaming all day, all night today. I've been so tired lately, like getting stuff done and all that. Like, it's just, you know, it's been a little stressful. So yesterday I just played Tetris and then that was it. But yeah, today we're gonna get a lot done. I have a lot of games I want to play. We should try. Like, short episodes if I have to. Later tonight, perfect. Nice. Oh yeah. One game at a time, man. Let's get it. Are you making food? What are you making? What kind? You're making bacon? Make sure to throw some beans on the stove, and I want some. Please and thank you. Yes, real deal. GG. It was a good game. That was a good game. At the end of this year, hey, real deal. Guess by the end of the year if like how many Tetris effect and chills we'll have. Because this is number 7. But we've already played, I think, a couple, like at least like 40 or 50 streams before we started actually doing this. Of just straight Tetris. Like that long ass title. Nice. I'm gonna say around 140 by the end of the year. Okay. And what do you think my score will be by then? You think I'll get a little bit better? There we go. You think 11.5K? That's ambitious. I think I could do it. GG's, Gabby. We'll be at 140 because we have about half a year left. Yeah. Lucy, look at your fat belly. Sorry for waking you up. She jumped. I feel so bad. Now she's like laying back down on her arm. So cute. Aw, stretches. Yana, look at Lucy. Yana, look at Lucy. This is so cute. We're almost back at our 10K. As much as I play, definitely get better. Just natural occurrences. You think I'll get those lucky wins, eh? There we go. Hey, what's up, Eric? Oh, Luck Factory would be a good bad streak with a high-low score players. Luck Factory. Low skill, high reward, you know? Catch people while they're drunk. Like people catch me. Going on, Eric? How are you, though? Did you end up messaging me? Like, my Facebook's all messed up, man. Like we need to get you on Discord. If you have Discord, gotta get you to add me on that. Because for some reason, Facebook keeps messing up my messages, man. I bet you're about to say, yeah, I messaged you, and I'm about to be like, no way. Because it's been happening to me all week. And it's not on your end, I figured it. good. Chilling a bit before streaming. Good stuff, good stuff. What have you been up to, Eric? How's work been? Hope work's been good. So basically what I'm doing with Gabby here. Nice. Beautiful win. The One Piece I'm kind of excited for because I've never gotten to watch One Piece, and it's gonna be a bit of like it's gonna be easier to watch. It's gonna be fun. What do you call it? Pokemon? Yeah, I can't wait till Pokemon comes out, man. Pokemon Legends ZA. It's gonna be hard for me to afford it, but I got it. I have it like pre-ordered, but only like a couple bucks on it. I just mean like you could get into a bad run where Demedy is the only one online. Yeah, I gotta learn to quit when that happens. Like just sit there. Okay, wait till Demedy gets a new opponent. See, I want to watch One Piece too, but it's just too long for me to want to watch it. And on top of that, the fan base. Usually, not saying that you are, Eric, but like, there's a type. You know what I mean? There's a type of person that watches One Piece. Or like a lot of One Piece watchers, they make it like their entire identity. A lot of the time. So, like me, I've been a Naruto fan my entire life. Like it's almost like that. Like I've noticed like a lot of Naruto fans are like that as well, where like Naruto is their entire life. Yeah, I feel like if you make anything your entire life, that's when it gets toxic. Yeah, it can be problematic. Like you were there that day when I got a little bit of upset at Koraidon for bringing up Pokemon over and over, and I was just like, dude, this isn't a Pokemon stream. It's only because he brings up Pokemon, and that's the only thing he ever talks about. Not his day, not what he's up to, not like the game I'm playing, just Pokemon. So that's the only reason I was just like, yeah. And I used to be like that too when I was a kid, but it's just like, you know, at some point, best to like expand your hobbies early in time so then you don't have to be that guy when you're older. Some people get stuck where they can't get out of it. They only like that one thing forever. Those people are autistic. Like myself. The thing is, you can't get stuck. Just make sure. I don't know where that came from. Talk too much shit. I was a little too high. You're playing Bloodborne? Starting tomorrow, no matter what you're streaming, I'm only going to talk about Tetris. Bloodborne, give him a T-spin. Nah, but see, like, I don't even think you're capable of that because it's just like you have so many things you're going on. You have a kid, like you have kids and stuff like that. Like, dude, there's no way to have that one track kind of mind as this kind of adult you are, you know? There's certain things that changes your brain as you get older and make it that you can't have a one track mind. Because if you do, then you end up failing. You can't fail as a man, so then you have to pivot. I'm not saying you. I just know for a fact, like, I'm not that much of a man yet, but like, I'm in my manly art, you know, trying to figure out shit. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I used to though. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like having a kid just like brings the most maturity out of you that it can. Why have none of you guys like everyone comes into this stream and doesn't like my shit anymore? It's like I want you guys to like it because you like it, but like it sucks. Like damn. Having a I feel like pivoting from a one track kind of mind. Like if you are good at having a one track kind of mind, then just learn how to pivot from one thing to another, like so then you can like enjoy other things, because if you don't do that, then just you're gonna find yourself in this loop of one thing that you're not really gonna remember other than just the like there's not gonna be many memories other than just like the events in Pokemon and stuff like that. Like I'm just saying, like we'll just use Pokemon as an example. So like with Pokemon there's like events, and like say the game comes out, or like they announce a new system or a new game or something like that, like that's all they're gonna remember in their time of life. Like there's not gonna be many memories if that's all you're gonna be doing, you know? You want more memories, just do different things, right? I did just now. What do you mean did just now? I'm confused, sorry. I like the stream. Oh, okay. It's okay, bro. Yo, real deal. Just remind yourself to ignore me, bro. Because like, I'll notice like at least like 20 of you guys show up, and then like I'll have like 3 likes. And I'm like, okay. And then sometimes I'll get like 6 or 7. I'm like, oh, that's a good day. Today's a good day. I got like 6 or 7. But I haven't been streaming much, so it makes sense that not many of you guys are, and you guys don't like Tetris half the time. I know you do, real deal. You come here for Tetris sometimes, but I bet you'd appreciate some other games. I did a whole bunch of, I could have gotten out of that, I think, but I was slow. Last time I saw you, I was heading to bed, so I liked and went to bed. Didn't even say anything. Aw, real deal. You're awesome. See, that's the real one right there. Like when you do that, bro, I appreciate it. Honestly, I gotta get out of the habit of asking because I feel like it's just more beggarmon type thing, you know? Like I gotta stop. Because maybe you guys will like it more naturally if I stop doing that. Or is it the opposite? I don't know. You guys like to be reminded? I might just throw that in a circle. Throw that in a circle. Want the best possible combo I can get on this guy. Honestly, that wasn't as good as I wanted it. Put it in their head and we either will remember, like me, and consider it at a time. There's nothing wrong with advertising yourself though. Sometimes people forget or aren't really thinking about it. Okay. More like equals more subs. More subs equals more likes. Even more likes equals YouTube. Nothing more. Nothing more. Like, yeah, it's just, it all feeds into the algorithm. That's why I try my best, but I just feel like I'm begging all the time. Like, it's just, I feel like a broken record. And if you guys don't mind it, I'll keep doing it. I just don't want to lose who I am just thinking about that. Like, I'll try my best to, you know what I'll do? I'll put like a little thing here so I don't even have to think about it. But I've memorized my little speeches and spiels and, you know, just to make sure like it's not too much. But if you go back to like my old streams, like you can see like my intros were like okay, and then they got worse and better. I've been revamping it over time. I feel like I just need to talk more in these streams though as well. I do go silent a little bit, like very often. Honestly, outside your outro, you only ask about. Yeah, but I feel like even that's too much. I feel like that should be too much, no? Because don't people just like ask just the one time? Yeah. I wanna have like I wish I could like. You know what? I want to get like another a screen here, like underneath my what do you call it? My monitor, so I can see the chat as I'm playing and I could read it as I play. Instead of, because sometimes I'll look over because I see the chat moving. beautiful. But you have a dual monitor setup. I don't have the money for all that. I found this at a thrift shop. I got this from a thrift shop. It was like $10. And I have my laptop screen. No matter what. Oh, thanks, Real Deal. Bellissima. Oh, yes. We got it. We got it. Big GG's. Yes, sir. Real deal. Wyatt? What did I say, man? Snarbles. Hey, remember that reference you made the other day? Like, I forget what it was. It was like something like, but imagine losing like the same way you'd lose to. It's like losing to someone playing VR Tetris. This is the guy. How do you get to that many points playing VR? Can't wait till I get a VR and I'll play VR Tetris for you guys. Beautiful. Yeah, bro. On top of that, like I'll play it on some substances. That'd be fun. talking about? I don't want this done right now. I'll make myself beans later and I'll have it with it. Anna, please. Please. We'll make it, please. Are you serious right now? I'm screaming. The least you can do is listen. Do you understand? What do you mean here? Like, what did I do? I just asked you to do it so I can make myself do what I want to. But it's supposed to be a big deal. I just don't want to smell it and want to eat it later. And by the way, Anna, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Food's gonna be good no matter what, okay? Okay, he got me this one. Nice. GG, finally. This guy's got to be nauseous. There's no way he could have went through that without going like a one time. Like after he's done, he had to take that off. I already know he had to take that off, take a breather. Oh, that was crazy. Poke the bear, no way. Like eh? When you're washing these, make sure not to rub them on themselves, okay? Like on itself, like all the dye will get in it if you do that. You got to make sure to rinse it through. Okay? So then like the dye doesn't just spread through the whole thing. It's going to spread, but it's going to be fine. It's just got to spread in a way that you want, you know? Unless you want to go throw it in the washer. You can. You go throw them in the washer quick. But by themselves. Oh, another one? Snarble's now Captain Wada. What? The amount of times that I've had 2 people in a row that are on VR, if I had like a penny for each time, I'd have 1 penny. Which is not a lot of money, but it's still weird that it happened once. Like, damn it, no. Few more wins from 10K, yes sir, yes sir. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Only 10 points for that one. That was a good game. At that rate, I need 10 more games. That's fine. Or, well, 7 more wins. This guy again. I'll see you later, Eric. Easy, broski. Have a good day at work and stuff.
Nice.
Dude, this is a good one. Hope we can get it. This might be the one where we get our points enough to get back up to 10K. Nice. Yes. Yes. Ah, yeah. That's what we needed right there, man. Booyah. Mm. $9,991. Dang. One more. Try not to do a. Wait, let's see if I can do it. So close, but yet so far away. Yuna, yes. Good stuff. Turn that oh no into an oh yeah. Oops. Boom. Is this the 10K? Is this the 10K? It's gotta be the 10K. I gotta mix up. Yes. 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 We did it. We got back, finally. That was a good game, though, too. Let's dig right back in. Oh, it's Meta Man returns. Oops, 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 oops. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Real deal. There we go. Sorry, 'Sorry, 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 ' Matt, man. Good job. Beautiful. Oh, amazing. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh man, that was definitely needed. Only 70 drops per minute too. I'm back. Wheeze whiz. Cheese whiz. Dang. Let's see. Oh my god, I have really bad hiccups right now. I had him going for 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This guy's too strong. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end this here and we're gonna come back and play some, what do you call it, some Zelda. No, we're gonna play some Cyberpunk and then we're gonna play Zelda later on after, tonight. And then we're gonna play, what was it? Sea of Thieves with my buddy. Either that or Warframe, one or the other. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Poke the Bear. I love you all, and I'm out. Peace.
In there when you're poking a bear, do you wanna go in prepared? You better know that it won't be fair. Wanna provoke him, come here. Must be COVID, you hear? Everybody been wearing a mask. I've not been cloned by their fear. See, it's pro-choice, then its lives matter. I'm trying to find where them lines gather. You been on the wall, now flies scattering. You wanna that I'm in like nice ladder. Nothing but a thou bystander, unless the window in night shattered. Set fire to the family dollar. You're walking out with a price scanner. What's happened to my manners? My patience has been running out. Bless y'all to the blind rappers and all the good you do from the couch. It's clear you gave up. I hear the breakup, the smear and makeup, regurgitating all that you taking. When will you wake up? Nothing is changing. You hate to be up in that space you take up. Still complaining with all I gave them. Tell them I won't wait up on the shuttle, doors closed. Picking them off like orange groves. Now you wonder why you're cold, trying to tap it like Morse code. You would think you met him somewhere to walk over at me and poking up there. I know, but you don't know me, do ya? I've been sleeping on it, I'm over prepared. Step into me where you're going nowhere. I know, but you don't, no, you don't know me, do ya? You're a narcissist with a narrative, an imperative you listen. You're scared of them, nowhere to live, been inheriting their system. I don't care to give any merit, I'm embarrassed by the condition. Look where it is, Americans been tearing down religion. You wanna get rid of amendments, women can be men, but men wanna be men, they're offended. Now every day fed of it, less independence, they're forcing it down if we don't wanna get it. I don't wanna be that guy, but I see where we headed. Black lives only matter when the cop might end it. That's really pathetic. Yet y'all still believe in them. Don't know why you keeping them, giving them more hate that you're feeding. feeding them. They've gone off the deep end. Now I believe in justice, but at least keep it even if you're gonna be weaving amongst us. They pit left on right. I don't be aiming high. Just some guy, I don't control their mind. I don't own the media, the TV, your dollar sign. Pull the blind, they go deny while you hold the line. You would think you met them somewhere to walk over, aiming and poking up there. I know, but you don't know me, do you? I've been sleeping on it, I'm over prepared. Step into me where you're going, oh hair. I know, but you don't, no, you don't know me, do ya? Bear with me while I change this bulb, this is light work. Not avoiding names because I'm chicken, I'm the right jerk. Who knows you're here for the mention, giving it be a nice perk. Your name in my song without would best your life's work. Let me tell you now, it's not even the tip of the iceberg. One day, nice nerd turned Heisenberg. Our lives merged, you had time to find what is in yours. Be bothered by what I'm doing when your name is The Cure. Bye. You would think you met him somewhere to walk over, aiming and poking up there. I know, but you don't know me, do ya? I've been sleeping on it, I'm over prepared. Step into me where you're going, oh hair. I know, but you don't, no, you don't know me, do ya? In there when you're poking a bear, do you wanna go in prepared? You better know that it won't be fair. Wanna provoke him, come here. Must be COVID, you hear? Everybody been wearing a mask. I've not been cloned by their fear. See, it's pro-choice, then its lives matter. I'm trying to find where them lines gather. You been on the wall, now lies scattering. You know that I'm in like nice ladder. Nothing but a loud bystander unless the window in night shattered. Set fire to the family dollar, you walking out with a price scanner. What's happened to my manners? My patience has been running out. Bless y'all to the blind rappers and all the good you do from the couch. It's clear you gave up, I hear the breakup, the smear and makeup, regurgitating all that you taking. When will you wake up? Nothing is changing, you hate to be up in that space you take up. Still complaining with all I gave them, tell them I won't wait up on the shuttle, doors closed, picking them off like orange groves. Now you wonder why you're cold, trying to tap it like Morse code. You would think you met him somewhere to walk over, aiming and poking up there. I know,